Welcome back to Blind Table Talk, y'all. So, we have tonight a very special guest, special episode for y'all. But we want to make sure we go ahead and shout out to our co host at the table with us. So, you already know we got Blind Security,
What's going on? Welcome back to the table, y'all.
but our special guest too with you is our security. What do you call her?
Boss lady, welcome to the
Ye-
table with us.
Yes, we have
Hello,
Christina.
everybody.
So, hi there. So, we have a special guest with us tonight, and he is an awesome one of our BVI community members, but he's a YouTuber. Wow, you know what? I'm just going to let
Hey,
him
well, I mean, he
tell
got so much
us.
going on.
Yes.
Like,
So,
yeah,
I'm going to let him
let's get
tell
my
who
man
he is.
on.
So, welcome to the table, Anthony Ferraro.
Thank you so much for having me, everyone. It's an honor to be here, and I'm really excited.
Yes. So, Anthony, I mean, we've heard so many different things about you, and I've seen a lot of your videos and YouTubers. But before we even talk about all of that, why don't you tell us who is Anthony? Like, what is Anthony about?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, across the titles, start off by like saying I'm a blind business owner, and
Mm,
under that business, it's kind of a whole variety of things, including motivational speaking, podcasting, content creation, professional athlete. I do judo for Team USA for the Paralympics, and I also do competitive para skateboarding.
mm,
And I'm also a musician, and my greatest accomplishment is being a blind dad.
awesome.
Beautiful, beautiful. Jack of
Yes.
all trades.
My
Look at
daughter
that.
just turned 2, so
Oh man.
it's been an amazing 2 years. And I was born with Leber's congenital amaurosis, which is a pretty rare condition. It's genetic, but I'm the youngest of five, and there's no one in my family prior to having this, that we know of to have this condition, and no one like in my entire extended family or anything like that. Like I was the only person
The
to.
lucky draw,
Yeah,
as
Yeah,
exactly.
some
you're
would
the blessed
say.
one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I should have. My parents should have skipped having me and gotten a lottery ticket instead.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you visually impaired? Do you have some sight or are you total?
So when I was younger, I had some usable vision where like
Hmm.
I could make out like objects and things, and like nothing like in detail, but you kind of understand like I could see that a tree was a
the
tree, but I couldn't make out
Yeah.
maybe
yeah,
Yeah.
intricate things on the
you can
leaves.
see the
Right.
shapes of it
Yeah,
or
you know what I'm
Yeah.
whatnot.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Like
yeah.
it was enough to run around and think I wasn't blind at least,
Yeah. Right.
and so as I got older and like my condition's degenerative, so in seventh grade I lost a decent chunk, and then in like junior year of high school, lost a really decent big
Mm,
chunk, and then even like recently, maybe like 2 years ago, I lost a really good amount. So I'm left to just kind of, I guess I would say light perception, because anytime there's
mm-hmm.
like any movement, I don't know what's going on. And
Yeah.
like maybe in natural light, I can make out like a shade difference between, I could tell that the grass is dark, but don't really, I couldn't, like, I'll tell you it's green because I know in my head that from
That
seeing
is
when I was
Yeah,
a
because
kid
you
that
know it's
grass is
green.
yeah.
green and
Right.
stuff,
Yeah.
and like it's almost like your brain starts to replace the things you can't see anymore
Yeah.
with the things you
Hmm.
used to be able to see, because you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
the
that's what that
image.
is. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's like you think you can see more than you can, but in reality, you can't see anything. So
really
it's
memory.
really just light perception at this point.
Yeah. Well, Anthony, I have a question about that because you list so many different things that you do, and skateboarding is one of them, right? But
Mhm.
I'm just wondering, with your sight as it decreases, does your like the activities that you do you find that you have to adapt them as you
Even
know,
more.
yeah,
Yeah.
because your
So
sight is gone, or are you more afraid to do some of the stuff?
So the only big thing is like I used to ride a bike until I started hitting parked cars.
Oh
And
Lord.
I've done that.
I've done that
I can
before
relate.
too.
yeah, that was like my time where I was like, all right.
You gotta
My
give it
mom was
up.
like,
Yeah, it's about
come
this
on,
time.
man, like maybe get off the bike, just go on the skateboard. And like I've done all these things with no sight. So, you know,
Hmm.
my best sight was 20 over 400, which
Mm.
with like zero like peripheral and zero depth perception. But to me that was like seeing like 2020. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But like
I
right.
it was
understand
actually
because that's
seeing.
about where I am now.
So
Mm.
I hate saying that now that that's where you're at, but like that's seeing awful in reality. But like
Correct.
Hmm.
to me, it
Yeah.
was everything. Like if I could go back to that, oh
Hmm.
man, I would drive a car. You
Like
know,
just that
Right.
piece. Yeah, I hear that. I hear
you
that.
could tell me anything.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, my mom used to like she used to try and get me so hard to use the cane, but I refused, and I just like wouldn't do all this stuff. And I would be out of the store, like 8 years old or 7, and I would bump into someone, and she would kind of like mouth to them, like, "I'm sorry, he's blind."
Yeah.
And I would turn around to my mom, and I'd be like, "I'm not blind." Like I didn't believe it, like it wasn't to me. I wasn't blind. I could see you.
Yeah, you can still see at the time, so you was holding a different thought process. That's
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
doing these things, blind, like you always find adaptations. Like if there's something you want to do in your life, you shouldn't let just because maybe even that no other blind persons have done it or it's not
Yeah.
normal for a blind person to do it. There's ways to figure out. People take it as a joke sometimes, but I say like because I do all these crazy things or whatever, but I say like even like something like sewing, like as little as
Hmm.
that, like if you want to sew, like you just gotta put the time in and figure out how to
Figure
do
out your way.
it. You know
That's
what I mean?
going by feelings.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
So it's
it's funny because I always find something. We have our blind community. We have friends. We know people that we're all blind, but there's always those times where somebody still, it surprises me that somebody does something as a blind person, even though I know it's possible.
You
But
know, and I almost really like fight with it sometimes. Like I really can't be shocked by anything that we do, just because I
Yeah,
know that I do a lot, we do a lot.
right,
But
yeah, and
exactly.
also
this
that's like
competitive skateboard, like I'm just like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking,
whoa,
the
like
well,
skateboard.
well, isn't that like being part of the problem if we're like, yo, you're blind, you shouldn't be doing that, or like,
Yeah,
how can a blind person do that? It's like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? We should be like, wow, that's sick, yo, like how
yeah,
dare
Yeah, that's what
exactly,
we, yeah,
exactly, and
that's,
that's where
yeah,
we're at, and that's
yeah,
where we're
yeah,
at.
exactly.
yeah.
And that's what we're saying. Like
Not
it's
Yeah,
that
it's
it
cool to
can't
wild.
be
still be,
done.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
still
it's
get shocked all the time at people doing
yeah,
it. I'm like, damn, I think about it, I'm like, I'd be too scared to do that.
yeah, exactly.
I guess that comes
I
back to
draw a
that
line
amazing word
somewhere.
that people look
Yeah,
at us
the
and say, "Oh,
amazing.
that's
Yeah,
so amazing." Like,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, it is still kind of mind blowing some of the things that
yeah.
we
Even
hadn't thought
we,
about. Yeah.
that's
yeah.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, because I've
Yeah.
done like rollerblading, but the skateboard, and I'm like, huh,
See,
all
rollerblading
right.
sounds scarier to me, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But see,
You
you
got
still got the
break.
cane with the rollerblade,
You
though. Like
can't
that's
jump off a rollerblade.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
true.
that's
That's
true.
true. That's a good one. That's
That
a
Oh,
good
is
one.
yeah,
that is absolutely true.
that's a
So
good
I got a
point.
crazy question with that though. Like Justin said, you can still have the cane. Like, do you use a cane when you skateboard
Oh
at all?
yeah, I
Like,
need the
okay,
cane when I skateboard. That's the only way I could skateboard is
okay,
because I
okay.
use it to feel what's in front of me and like for example, if I want to jump down like a set of stairs,
Oh
I'll
my God.
Uh, I'll I'll map it out first. Like I'll walk up and down the stairs, realize how many stairs there are, get the map of like the distance, and then I'll jump down the stairs just without my skateboard and then I'll roll up to the stairs on my skateboard using my cane and when I feel the stairs I get off my board and just like do that a couple times to get comfortable and then I'll jump off the stairs. The second my cane goes off that first stair, I know to like jump. So I'll jump with my skateboard and then, feel it out a couple times and then start like committing to it.
Do
Oh
you
my
use like one
gosh.
of those like retractable canes or something so
No,
that
I
way it
break
never
canes
gets
all the
poked?
time.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
know, we probably should say don't try this at home, folks, but I'm about to go try this at home.
I
Uh,
know, right?
my my like one of my best friends, Dan Mancina, he's a blind professional skateboarder, and he just built the world's first ever adaptive skate park for the blind
Wow.
backyard in Michigan,
Oh.
and he's gonna like
Where is that? Yeah, I was gonna
in
say,
Michigan, and he like right outside of Detroit, and he's gonna host
That's
wow.
dope.
clinics and like to teach blind skateboarding, and then also host competitions there.
Oh, that's
Wow.
amazing.
We
Well,
actually
Yeah.
do a podcast together called Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
I
that's a
actually have
yeah.
watched the podcast.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
So, well, and actually, like, let's make sure we can put that link in our show notes as well, so
Yeah,
that
for
our
sure.
listeners can
For
go and
Thank
sure.
check that out too. We
Yeah,
definitely
that's
want to do
yeah.
that.
What makes a skate park adaptive is like features being longer, like a ledge that you grind.
Mhm.
Instead of it being like 10 feet long, it'll be like 40 feet long. So you have all this time to like prepare and set up and kind of feel everything out
Yeah.
before you have to
Yeah.
go. Because, normally at some of these things, you have to go right away and hit it. And
Right.
it's just so hard as a blind person to be able to be that quick, you know, and have that much time to set up.
To set up for sure.
You know, that is even something like, okay, I don't want to be a professional skateboarder. I don't want to do all that, but I would love to go there to just do that for fun, just to try
Oh,
it
just to say
out.
you tried
Yeah,
it.
just to
Yes,
try it.
absolutely.
That sounds so fun.
It's very freeing.
With all of that though, with you being so athletic and everything, like kind of give us a little bit of background on the wrestling, because I know you
We got
had
a
a lot
whole
of
documentary on that,
yeah,
right?
like
Yeah,
you had
that's a
to
Oh,
do
big
a lot
thing.
of
I got to watch that.
adapting, and
That was live.
yeah.
you
So
definitely faced a lot of barriers, and people,
Yeah.
those were times where people said that you couldn't do it. So like kind of walk us through that a little bit.
yeah, I grew up in New Jersey, and I went to this school that was like 2 hours away in Philadelphia. It was a school for the blind. It was called St. Lucy's Day School for the Blind. And I went there and learned how to read and write Braille, so I would, commute back and forth. And then in seventh grade, I transferred to the public school, and like from going to Philly like 2 hours a day, 2 hours there, 2 hours back, I get home and it'd be like kind of dark, and I had no night vision, and like I hated playing in the dark for some reason. So I just like sit and watch TV and like eat like cheese doodles and like was kind of like lazy, and
Hmm.
it wasn't really being very active. And my brothers were like, "Come on, like you gotta do something." And um, I wanted to try wrestling, so my older brother Oliver was like an amazing wrestler. He took fifth in the state of New Jersey, and I was like, I should try that. So I went out and like I was like, I watch WWE. Like, how hard can this be? I'm gonna go out there and slam some people. And seventh grade, I went 2-12, where I had 2 wins and 12 losses, but one of the wins was just a forfeit where you go and get your hand raised. So I,
Oh, wow.
I did really bad, needless to say. And when I finished that year, I said to my dad, like, I really want to get better at this, like no matter what it takes, I just like want to get better at this sport, and I don't want to be mediocre. And he found me a wrestling club where I worked with this guy, Mike Melanconico, and he like basically worked with me every day, 4 nights a week, and taught me how to wrestle being blind against sighted people, and working my butt off and like developing ways, like strategies and different game plans and stuff. And I went to tournaments every single weekend, like that summer going into eighth grade, and every single weekend the same uh outcome. I would go and I wouldn't win the tournament, and not only that, I wouldn't win a single match, and not only that, I wouldn't score a single point. And this went on for
Mhm.
like a month and a half of just like not scoring a single point every tournament I went to and just getting like
Oh
destroyed.
man, you had to really be determined,
Yeah, it was.
dedicated.
So I like did this pivotal thing where I switched my goal of like I kept my goal of wanting to win a tournament because that's like, it's a big goal, but it seems impossible because I can't even score a point. So I'm like, I need to break this down into littler goals.
Smaller goals.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
so instead of like so I'll have that goal there, but then I'm like in order to get there, I need to win a match. And in order to win a match, I need to even score a point first. So my first goal was to score a point. Like that was my littlest goal. And I remember scoring my first point and it felt like a win, because it
Yeah.
so long and I set that as a goal. Where if it wasn't my goal at all, like if it was just to win the tournament, the point would have felt like nothing. And this gave me so much motivation where I was like, oh man, I could do this. Like, cause it was starting to feel, I didn't know if I could do it. And,
Yeah.
and then one point turned into two. And then the next thing you know, you win a match and then you win a tournament. And like, I was
It
so
became
like,
a big thing. Yes,
yeah, it was
sir.
like I
Yes, sir.
climbed that ladder and it became realistic where it seemed so impossible in the beginning. And it's kind of just like life, like things can seem so monstrosity, like big and
Look
like
at that motivated
overwhelming.
speaker
Like
right there.
I could never do this, but how can I break this down to make it to where at least I could get closer to making this happen?
Right on.
Right.
Now I
Yes.
see why Nolan, yeah, I see why Nolan likes
I
you,
love
Mama. Yeah, I
it.
love it. I love the
Yes.
Absolutely.
energy. I love
So,
it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I know that. So, Anthony, I mean, we could probably sit with you all day, and we would love to bring you back to the table and get deeper into a lot of your story, because sounds like there's a lot there that we would be interested in.
And the different podcasts, yes, for
Yes.
sure.
So,
Yeah.
but for today, I would like to. We do have a fan of yours that we would like to introduce you to. It has been a dream of his. You are his favorite YouTuber. He watches you all the time. So we were just kind of hoping you wouldn't mind
Hey, are
meeting
you talking
him.
about Nolan?
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
yes.
yes. So, let's, Anthony, if you don't mind, what we will do, if you can, not even mute, just be silent for a
Hang
second.
back for a little bit, and we're about to
And we're
bring.
going to
Yeah.
bring him in and talk to him for a minute, and then we're going to ask him if he would like to meet you.
Sounds
Which
good.
awesome. Thank you.
One moment. Hi, Nolan and Matt.
Hi.
Hi
Hi, how's
there.
it going, guys?
Going great. How are you?
Doing
Good,
well,
good,
doing
Great.
well.
good. And so glad you guys can join us tonight. We would like to just kind of speak to you really quick, Nolan, and get to know you. And hello, Matt. Matt is the dad, right?
Yes, indeed.
So, listeners,
But we
we'd
got to
like to,
know about this lovely
yes.
YouTuber, Nolan. So incredible, man.
So, Nolan, if you don't mind, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little about you?
I'm Nolan and I mostly do YouTube.
Do you?
What's
How
the
old are
name
you,
of
Hey,
your
Nolan?
YouTube channel?
Nolan D 2016.
Ooh.
hey, I love it. I love it.
How old are you, Nolan?
9.
Awesome. So what do you YouTube about? Is that what it's called? Did I say that right? What do you YouTube? Is that YouTube?
What do I record about?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Now, what do you record about?
Or you could also word that as post about.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
that too. Yeah, school me. Yes. Thank
yes,
you,
he knows
Nolan.
it. He knows it.
So what is your
Lot of
interest?
sports when I'm blind. Like posted something about me making a basketball shot. Believe
Ooh,
this.
Oh.
Nice.
You won't believe this.
what?
Backwards.
What?
Oh, what? We
Oh.
stood in backwards. That's
What?
tight.
Wow.
I saw you playing the piano. You do that
Oh,
too, right?
Yep. Got a whole playlist on it.
Oh, wow. And what's your
Nice.
wow.
favorite song to play?
Why don't you tell them my favorite song that you play?
I don't even know at this point.
It's one of the good ones you got a great that we got a great.
I think I saw one I know particularly that you like.
It was still Dre.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
I
okay.
Dr.
Uh,
Dre.
The Dr.
what?
Dre, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is funny.
That is
Uh,
so cool.
And
That
another
is
day,
I
so
he got
cool.
home from work and he said that he learned the Office theme song on piano for me too.
that's
oh
that's the one that
wow.
Huh.
I can recall.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
The Office. That is really cool.
I
That's the
do
show.
Awesome.
piano tutorials on all the songs I learned too.
Yes.
Nolan, you are
Yes.
incredible,
Subject
man.
next episode 1.
A man of many talents. That is nice. That is nice.
What made you get into YouTubing?
Watching other YouTubers.
Oh,
I started November 12th. First video was probably November 17th.
who you like watching the most? What's your favorite YouTuber?
Probably Anthony.
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 Anthony
Hey,
who? What's his last name?
Ferraro.
And what makes him your favorite?
He just does a lot of content about a lot of fun stuff. Like he did one with his baby on the carousel. I loved it.
Nice. Nice.
Probably watched it like 20 minutes after it was released.
Oh, wow. So
Wow.
would you say you're like a super fan?
Yes.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it.
I've subscribed on at least one of my accounts. I have 2.
Okay.
Well, Nolan, we was wondering if we can really make your night tonight, my man.
Yeah.
How about you? How about you feel about meeting your favorite YouTuber?
Are you kidding?
Oh my gosh.
One love.
No way!
Nolan!
Hi.
What's up?
Hanging out here.
Dude, how did you make that basketball hoop backwards?
I have no clue.
I couldn't do that.
Me neither. I'm like, that is really that's not.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so cool to meet you, Nolan.
Yeah, I watch probably all your videos.
You're like one of my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, I've watched probably, I would probably say 100 videos of yours.
No way. Do you have a favorite one?
Probably the most recent one. I don't know if this is the most recent now, but the one with you and the baby on the carousel.
Oh, in Spain. It was
Oh,
so fun.
nice.
She made me go on that like 20 times, Nolan.
Makes sense.
Nolan, you said you like the sports and things like him. You don't skateboard like Anthony does, do you?
No.
Okay.
What's your
There's some basketball. He can teach you some skateboard.
What's your
Oh,
favorite
wow.
sport?
It's gotta be basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite team?
Celtics.
Hey.
That's
Okay.
Said we're
Yeah.
proud. We're
Yeah,
pride.
right?
Wow. So did you ever think that you would be meeting Anthony?
No, actually.
No. How do you feel now?
Great.
He knows you.
Do you have any questions you would like to ask Anthony while we have him here in our fingertips, right? Right, like he's right in your grass. So do you have anything that you would like to ask him?
Probably since he said I was one of his favorite YouTubers, I wonder if you guys like actually showed him a couple of my videos before this.
Dude, I'm subscribed to you.
What?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, look at your YouTube.
Oh nice!
You went bowling?
Yup. And as you can probably see, that one has over 14,000 views now.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Action.
I don't,
Go
Anthony,
ahead,
he's catching
Nolan.
up with
You
you.
need to slow down.
Yeah.
It made me look really bad bowling.
Wait, the Jersey Mike's one has almost 6,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're crushing it.
All right, you can tell
Incredible.
me.
Heck yeah.
If you go to my most popular, tap on popular in the
Most
top,
popular.
and look, I have one with 405.6K views.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Flying
How-
long jump?
Yup.
Dude, you're a savage.
How do you do that, Nolan? Like, what's your secret? Like, how are you getting all these views?
No clue.
Just being himself.
All these YouTube videos I'm watching on how to get more subscribers and views.
Doesn't
love you,
seem
Nolan.
like
They
Anthony
love
said
you.
you're just being yourself, and then
Yes,
people just
indeed.
love you.
That's
Yeah.
all you have to do, Nolan, is just never, like, don't try to be something you're not. Just be yourself, and the right people will come to you.
Yes.
And
Yes,
never stop
indeed.
being that way, because your content's amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Right?
You're killing it.
Yes.
We
Wow.
gotta do a video together in the future.
We do.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe
That would
maybe one-on-one basketball.
Oh,
Eee.
nice.
Oh,
I might put some money on Nolan here.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh, he gonna shit on you
Oh.
backwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I was a
Mm.
bad man, I'd
Sounds like
probably
a
put
challenge.
money on Nolan too.
Oh yeah.
What
Well,
state
we-
do you live in, Nolan?
Maine.
Oh,
Mm.
really?
Y'all are not
You know,
far from each other.
I got married in Maine,
Oh, nice.
Where?
Hey.
in Wells, Maine.
Oh, I was in Wells today.
No way.
Yep, I sell beer in all of southern Maine, so I was down in Wells all
Yeah.
afternoon.
Oh, it's amazing.
Wow.
Great area.
Yeah, I love Maine. I really.
Nice. I am so happy that we had this opportunity to introduce you
Yes,
to, and I
indeed.
We
Yes,
hope
have
this is a
to stay
indeed.
in touch.
connection. Yes, and we will definitely share. I mean, you will. I know you guys will not have any problems finding each other because you both follow each other, and we are both just happy that you both have. Um, come to the table, and we will share both of your YouTube links in our show descriptions for our listeners to go and check both of you out. Yes, so we will do
And to
that.
get subscribers, and I know it.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
yes.
You got some
So
more coming for sure.
yes,
Got
you
some more
definitely
subscribers
do.
coming.
And guess what? You'll be probably getting a one love comment right after this podcast.
So
One
will you.
Awesome. Yes, yes. So thank you guys both.
Beautiful. I
Is there
love it.
anything that either of you would like to say before we go?
Well, all I have to say to
Or
everyone is just keep crushing it, and it's just such an honor to meet you. And I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness right now. So don't stop doing what you're doing. And one love.
yes.
Hey, love
Thank-
it. Love.
Thank you all so much. It's been a great. I feel
Wonderful
good. I feel
table.
warm.
Hey,
I
this
feel
been
warm
beautiful.
and
Yes,
fuzzy
it's a wonderful
inside.
table. I love it.
Ryan,
Beautiful connection. I love to see it.
Can't wait to rewatch this episode over and over.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
Yes.
Yes,
As soon as
indeed.
it releases, I think
I-
it's I'm doing.
Yes, we will let you know.
Put the
Nolan,
pressure on him,
first.
Nolan.
I know, right? All right,
He's got a
guys.
lot to work with.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes, I know, right? Thank you so much, Nolan. Thank you, Matt. Thank you,
Yes.
Anthony. Thank
Yes,
you, guys.
indeed.
Yeah, thank
We
you, everybody.
we are new fans of both of you.
Yeah.
We support you, and both of you are welcome back to the
Hey,
table
be looking out,
anytime.
followers. Y'all gonna see them at the table again.
Yeah, I
Thank you
can't
all
wait
so
to be at
much.
this table.
Yes.
You're welcome. Thank
Until
you.
next time, be
God bless
blessed,
you.
y'all. Yes, indeed.
One love.